TheGiftedHandsXoXo, and this is the August monthly love reading for the sign of Virgo. Hey Virgo, how are you guys doing? Thank you so much for stopping by. Please support my channel by hitting the subscribe button. You know that on this channel, that is how we pay our tithes and offerings. That's the only donation that I ask, is that you hit the subscribe button. Also hit the thumbs up button, as well as the notification bell, so that you are notified when I upload new wonderful content, all right? Remember that this is a general reading and the messages will not resonate for everyone. If the message doesn't resonate for you, be sure to check the videos for your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus signs, your Mercury, your Jupiter, Uranus, whatever. Check them all right? I've actually included a link below now in the description box that's not affiliated with this channel, but you can click on the link and you can run your entire birth chart to see exactly where your placements are, and then you'll know which videos you do need to watch, all right, based on what corresponds. Also, this is a general reading, so keep in mind that the energies can be opposite. Cross watchers, you and your nosy selves are welcome here, okay? Come on in, sit down, the water's fine, all right. If you like a personal reading, feel free to reach out to me. All of my contact information and pricing is below again in that description box. Now, if you've gotten a personal reading from me before, then you know that I always pray before my readings, giving all reverence and deference to God. And I have already asked for permission to share the messages that I see and hear. So let's go ahead and get into your reading for the month of August, Virgo. I am using the Love Your Inner Goddess or God, whatever you are. If you're a God, then love your inner God. Whoever you are, love yourself. Okay, that's the bottom line. But I'm using that Oracle deck. It's one of my favorites. The illustrations and artistry are absolutely beautiful, so this is one of my favorite decks, as well as the messages. The messages are great as well. Father God, Holy Spirit, Archangels, please give me a one-card oracle for the sign of Virgo. What do you want my Virgo viewers to know? Specific to the viewers who are watching this particular video, please give me a one-card oracle for them. I just got this card for Taurus, and I had never pulled it before. Amalthea is what it's called, Amalthea. And I said I need to look that up because I don't know if Amalthea, I would assume it means something specific, obviously pertaining to what the card is actually about. Literally, I just got this because I just did this Taurus reading. So definitely intended for you because cards do not fly out back to back. All right, it says your soul is learning about love. Whether you fully realize it or not, you are breaking free from a pattern of relationship that has not been respectful enough of you and your heart. This includes the relationships you have had with yourself, with others, be they friends, romantic connections, colleagues, or strangers, and even the universe. As you allow yourself to feel worthy and release feelings of hate, shame, guilt, or judgment towards yourself, a new spirit of gentleness, love, and devotion will fill your heart and transform the quality of your connections with others and the universe. A beautiful new world of love is opening up for you. Amen. So 2 things about this were key in the Taurus reading, and you guys are kind of getting a better version now that I've actually done a whole reading pertaining to this card. The first is that your soul is learning about love, and whether you realize it or not, you're breaking free from a pattern of relationship that has not been respectful enough of you and your heart. Remember that this includes all types of relationships, not just your romantic connections. Now, that's the first 2 things. But what you need to realize too, Virgo, is a beautiful new world of love is opening up for you. So allow that new opportunity of love to open up for you. Sorry. 1 second, please, Virgo. One second, Virgo, I'm coming. All right, sorry, had some background noise. And I wanted to make sure that I could focus. All right. let's get into the tarot portion of your reading, Virgo. Okay, so, Father God, Spirit, I'm just taking 3 cards. What do you want, Virgo? What do you want my Virgo viewers to know for the month of August? What is coming towards them? What do they need to know for the month of August? Oops. King of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, the Chariot, and the 3 of Pentacles. You could be involved with a Cancer, or you could also be involved with another earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. You're gonna, it looks like there's a new passionate, ooh, I feel it, Virgo. A new passionate beginning, or what I'm really feeling is, because I feel that for most of you, this is someone that you already know. This, I want to say situationship, not relationship. So it could be that this is now moving from a situationship into a relationship, or this is moving in some way from something that was, you know, you were kind of unsure of if it was just like a sexual connection. It's now moving into more of a relationship, something that has a more stable footing. Let's get into it. We got the King of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. Okay, let me go to Chariot. Oh. Chariot. Could be dealing with a Cancer if I didn't already say it. I think I did, but it's okay. Chariot card is here, which represents the sign of Cancer. Strong Cancerian energies come out twice. We're kind of getting straight to it here, straight to the point here, Virgo. It's looking like what I feel happened here, Virgo. Again, I feel that you were dealing with someone that it could have been like a friends with benefits. It could have been just like a sexual sort of a thing. But now this is moving into something that has a more stable grounding here. I also feel that someone was hurt. And the whole idea of this not being a relationship, I do think that this was something that both parties had agreed on, but perhaps one party had agreed on it and that wasn't really what they wanted to do. They really did want to be in a relationship with this person, this other partner, you know, however it applies. And in the process of everything happening, realizing that this wasn't headed in that direction became hurtful. I feel like someone walked away or pulled away. Perhaps pulled away in terms of communication, but drew back. Bottom line is they drew back. They got a little cold, got a little icy on the other person. And when you did that, or when whoever did that, all of a sudden, now the other party said, wait a minute, where's Virgo? I miss Virgo. I missed, you know, it was a friends with benefits, but maybe I actually missed the friendship as well, quote unquote friendship, as well. And I'm really, you know, I'm missing out on something more than just the physical intimacy. It could also be that I said it and it came out, or I thought it and it came out. It could also be that, let's say the person that you were dealing with, Virgo, was the person who was more into the friends with benefits, and you were the one who really wanted something more stable and committed, right? Although you weren't, I don't think you were voicing that. Maybe you were at some point, but I don't think you were initially. But let's say it was the other person who was more in tune with the benefits type of situation. I'm saying it like that because I do not believe in friends with benefits. That does not, in my opinion, someone is gonna get screwed. And I do not mean that literally. I'm sorry, I don't mean that literally. I mean someone's feelings are gonna get hurt. But at any rate, it could be that now, Virgo, like maybe you said, listen, I want a little more, I'm not feeling it, whatever. And then you started to act single and get to know other people and everything. And then the other person was like, wait a minute. I think did I catch feelings? Were feelings caught? And they realized, like, once you stopped investing so much energy into them because you did, like, you know, you knew from the very beginning that there was a different connection. That started to switch things up. And now you're like, okay, what is going on with my mental state here? Yeah, like now the Tower card, 9 of Swords, 9 of, oh, there's another card here too. Yeah, they could even be offering to you now, Virgo, and you're like, I'm not really sure. That's the Page of Pentacles. If you can't see it, the Page of Pentacles. Well, let me take it back. That's the Page of Pentacles, obviously, with the Tower card. This is the 9 of Swords. This is like staying up late at night, wondering what you did wrong, why you did it. Did you make a mistake? 9 of Wands, Wounded Warrior. I hope you guys can see this. I know they're holographic. They're pretty here, but not so much when I'm trying to show them in the camera. But all that being said, I digress. Now this person is like, oh, did I make a mistake? You know, when Virgo said to me, you know, I want this to be a little bit more than a friends with benefits or whatever, even if it wasn't friends with benefits. I didn't want this to be a relationship. Now all of a sudden it's like, oh, I think I do want a relationship. So now they're trying to push this forward. Now that they see you happy and free without them. Everybody's 10 of Swords. Could be that they even see you on like social media or something like that. Now all of a sudden, like, they're not confused. But they feel like they've now been left out in the cold. And like now you're ignoring them. Now you're paying them no attention. They feel as if you've moved on. I don't think you have though, Virgo. I don't think you have. In fact, Queen of Swords, I feel quite honestly that this might be a tad bit Queen of Swords manipulative. Because see, the Queen of Swords is all about logic. The Queen of Swords is like, the psychology and the fact that if I walk away from you, now all of a sudden you want me. Not all of you, but for some of you, I do think you realize exactly what you're doing as the Queen of Swords. Clarify the Queen of Swords for me, please. Tell me about the Queen of Swords. Yep, Wheel of Fortune. Now that you're icy towards them, now that you're not paying them any attention, now they're all about it. Now that there's someone else that you're digging on. Yep. Now they're hurting. Oh, that's sad. Not really. Clarify the Knight of Cups. Clarify the Knight of Cups. Sorry, cross watchers, I'm not trying to be mean. And so this other person, Virgo, is trying to figure out how to move forward with this, how to push this forward. What you were trying to do initially is like literally the game has changed. Literally, you guys have flip-flopped. Now this person, Clarify Judgment, has decided that they want a relationship with you. They see you as their 10 of Cups. They don't want you to be someone else's 10 of Cups. They've had an awakening. They're woke. And now they realize that they want to be with you. So recap. Okay. So it looks like what has happened here, Virgo, is that you were involved in some sort of a situationship. It could even be a relationship for some of you. Take it how it applies. For some of you, it could be that it was a relationship and maybe someone just wasn't giving what they should have been giving, okay? But I think for a lot of you, this was actually what I would call a situationship, like a friends with benefits, something like that that didn't have an official label or an official title to it, where you could not see, get to know, talk to, mingle with, or whatever, you know, other men or women. But it looks like, Virgo, that you wanted something a little more stable and something a little more solid with this person. Although you had agreed to a friends with benefits, or you had agreed to a situationship, it's not what you really and truly wanted. Initially, it probably was just what you did in order to stay in their life because you didn't want to let them go. Over time, you kind of started realizing, this is not working for me. This is not what I want in my life. I'm not happy with this. I'm not getting anything from this. And so you asked for more. I don't think that they wanted to give you more initially. Yeah, with this Five of Cups here, I don't think they wanted to give you more initially. And so you started to do your own thing, and you kind of, I think you started feeling yourself. Like you're like, oh, I do look good. Like I am a good catch. There really are people that are feeling me and are interested in me. And now all of a sudden, this person has had a change of heart. Now all of a sudden, they're the ones who want to progress this forward into a full-fledged, committed partnership. Now they're hurt. Now they're in their heads. Now they're confused. Now they don't know what to do. Now they don't know which way to go, but they want to get this back on a path where you're both moving forward. Again, very strong Cancerian energy is here. So you could be dealing with a Cancer. You could have Cancer somewhere in your chart, Virgo. There are now, there's someone else now involved in this situation, I do believe. It may not be, well, no, it's Pentacles. I think it's someone that you may really be interested in here. And I don't think this person is back, because I don't think this person ever left your life per se. I don't think that you totally cut them off, blocked them. There was a period of them I don't think that was going on, but I do think that you had pulled back what you were giving. I don't think you were still, continuing to give them the benefits, whatever the benefits were. I don't think you were giving them that anymore. So now it's kind of like a toss-up. Now it's a little bit of a mess because you got someone else that's involved. I don't think this is a committed relationship, but there is someone I do think you're interested in that's interested in you. And now this other person is wanting to be like what you wanted them to do in the beginning. Now they're wanting a relationship. They want to start all over again. They want to move this forward. They're trying to do I don't even know if they'll do it. It seems like there's like a little bit of apprehension and trepidation here. They're a little afraid. Knight of Cups energy, not King of Cups energy. It's like, I think they want to do, like send flowers and perhaps like date you. Maybe you guys didn't really date before or go out. And it's like now they want to do those sweet little romantic things with you. However, there's someone else in the picture. So now this person wants to 10 of Cups with you. Let me see if I can get a final outcome, because it's not really telling me. It's kind of it just stops. It just stops. Like, oh, and they want a relationship. Okay, and then what? What happens? Ooh. Five of Pentacles. One more, please. What's the final outcome with Virgo in your situationship? What happens with the other person? What happens with the friend? Is this one? Yes, they said yes. Ooh, Virgo, why are you doing them like that? Virgo, I don't see you going back to this person. I don't see you going back, Virgo. Five of Pentacles again. We already had that, but then and Nine of Wands. Clarify, please. Is Virgo going to take this person back? Is Virgo going to take this person back? It's like almost a situation of I said what I said. You should have taken me up on the opportunity. Because now, remember, you're realizing like what you don't deserve in relationships. Like now you're realizing who you are. Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Wands. I think it's a toss-up. I think, this is going to be different for each of you. Some of you are going to take this person back because they're coming in strong and they're very passionate. I don't feel like that's a lot of you though. It's not really giving me an answer, but I just feel that you've now realized your beauty. And if you're a man, even still, when I say your beauty, I mean your inner beauty, like what you have to offer and who you are and what you should accept. And I just feel like you're like, no, I want something new. I want someone who admires me and loves me. Because remember this card, and we'll go back to it as a matter of fact, but remember this card, Amalthea, remember it's your soul is learning about love. This includes the relationships you have had with yourself, with others, be they friends, romantic connections, colleagues, strangers, even the universe. Whether you fully realize it or not, you're breaking free from a pattern of relationship that has not been respectful enough of you and your heart. And I just feel like this is an example of that. Like you're like, I don't want this pattern. You did this, you didn't want this. It took you however long to realize that you wanted me. Like now all of a sudden that I walk away, now I'm the prize. No, I've always been the prize. It's that sort of a feeling. So for most of you, I don't see you going back to this. Some of you likely will, but ultimately I don't even think it's going to work out for you guys. I think you're going to just walk away at some point. All right, Virgo. So that's what I have for you guys for the month of August. Yeah, that's what I see. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead. Everybody pass the collection plate one more time. For those of you who did not, hit the subscribe button on your way in, hit the subscribe button on your way out, hit the subscribe button, the thumbs up button, the notification bell, and go over to Instagram and follow me at XOXO. Don't I sound like a radio personality, guys? So stay safe, Virgo, and remember, if no one else has told you that they love you, I love you. I love you, my loves. Love, Tarot, XOXO.